What? What? What?
I am Groot.
What? I am King T'Challa of Wakanda, and I like trains. Okay, I realize that opening probably made no sense to any of you, but that's more or less directed to one of my best friends. The Aside from the what's, if you've ever seen, there's a thing called ASDF cartoons. They're really strange but funny cartoons, and that I like trains as a recurring theme in that. So that was for my friend more than anything else. So sorry if you didn't understand that, which you probably didn't. Anyway, it's the Silver State Super Hero Geek here, and what I want to show is I want to show some more good scores I got here. I missed a couple earlier, and I'm going to show you those as well. That should have been in another video. In case you're wondering, if you notice behind me, aside from I got my collector plates, you'll see there's a picture of Harry Anderson there and some other things. I am also a magician. I've been into it for a long time, since I was 7 years old. And this is kind of my memorial wall here. Unfortunately, Harry Anderson passed away recently. I was shocked to hear that. And this picture I did get signed to me. Now, I didn't meet him, unfortunately. But what happened was that he appeared here in town at a showroom, and I gave the maitre d' a few bucks and my book, to my autograph book, my album, I should say, that has magician's pictures and things in there, most of them with me, and asked if he signed the page. And instead of signing the page, he sent back out a photograph that he signed to me, and I treasure that photograph. And I'm really sorry he passed, because Harry Anderson was just great. I loved Night Court, and he was very entertaining, a remarkable sense of humor, and a very talented magician. You can't see it here, but there's another magician that was one of my favorites by the name of Eugene Berger. He passed away last year. Now, him I did meet. I do have pictures with him, which they're up there. I put them up there. I did have him over to my house for dinner. And he was a great man, a great philosopher, and he passed away, unfortunately, as well. And one other up here is a letter I received from Charlton Heston, where I wrote him a letter. Now, I am a supporter of the Second Amendment, so if that's not your thing, that is your decision, and you have your right to your beliefs, and I respect that, but I am a supporter of the Constitution and of the Second Amendment, and I treasure that letter that I have from Charlton Heston. Okay, enough of that. Back to figures. Anyway, a couple of videos ago I was talking about good scores I had recently, and there's a couple I missed, which are very good. Now, one that I got online that was a good score. I particularly like the face printing technology on these two here. This is the Thor from, I guess this is from Thor Dark World, because she was not in Ragnarok. Jamie Alexander. That's a very good face, by the way, if you haven't seen that of Jamie Alexander, and this one of Thor. And this is a good set. It's Thor Dark World. Good set. I got this, I originally saw this, the first was 50, and then I saw one for 35 in Walmart, and I almost bought it. And I just hesitated because I really couldn't afford it. And then I got it online for about $25. So, good score on that one. Now, as I told you, my wonderful Walmart generally does not have a good stock of Marvel Legends. In fact, they've gotten really lame lately. But I happened in there one day, and there were two on the shelves, Marvel Legends, for $18.84 each, and this was a find. Oh my goodness. I couldn't believe it when I saw these two hanging there, and I grabbed them. One is this Colossus. This one is a toughie to get, and they had it for the regular Marvel Legend price, $18.84, and of course I grabbed it. And even more desirable than that one was the other one that was sitting there, and that was Cyclops. Now this one is even more valuable than in the Colossus, very expensive online. and I was very glad to get those two, especially just a regular old Marvel Legend price. What a score those two! Well, I was so happy when I walked out that day. So, now, as I mentioned, um, I recently saw a Captain Marvel movie, and I think it was very, very good. And I got the three figures from that film of Captain Marvel. This is the Captain Marvel as she appeared towards the end of the movie, where she could change her uniform and turned into this Captain Marvel. I like this figure. There's no build figure with this. It didn't come with one, but I like having it, and it's one of the there. Now, the other one, this one does have a Build-A-Figure in it. I got this online, and that is the Carol Danvers in the bomber jacket with the Build-A-Figure piece, and she just had the cat. I can't remember the cat's name. Is it on the back here? No, I can't remember the cat's name, sorry. But anyway, she has the cat there, and this is just Carol Danvers, Brie Larson. Okay. And finally, the Target exclusive. I got this online, not at Target, because my Target, when it comes to action figures, my Target is lame. I said that before. But I got this is the Star Force Captain Marvel. I almost said Captain Action. Captain Marvel. And this is with the interesting green uniform. There's quite a bit of little equipment in there. No Build-A-Figure, but quite a bit of equipment comes with this, and the alternate head, and etc. And if you watch the movie, she was this in the beginning of the movie, you'll understand about the Star Force. But boy, what a glare. There we go. That's a little better. But this is a good one. This is probably the one that's going to be the most collectible. I'm just guessing of the three. This will probably be the most collectible. But I got all three, and I'm happy about that. Now, speaking of lame stores that never have anything, I mentioned how the Walmart near me, well, it's a typical Walmart in finding that respect, they haven't been keeping up their action figures very well at all. And I walk in there and they have the same old thing for weeks and don't reduce them, and it was just lame. I went in yesterday, and lo and behold, this was not even supposed to be released until Sunday, tomorrow. And they had this out on the shelves, and that is Loki and Corvus Glaive. My goodness. Now, first of all, let me say the face print is very good on Loki, very good in both, but the Loki is particularly good face print. The reason this is so significant is that I have a diorama. I made two dioramas that were for Infinity War. Now they're not really good. I don't have the equipment to build a backdrop or anything there and there. I'm sure, but compared to some of the dioramas out there I've seen, they're pretty lame. But the one I was missing in that one diorama, which is the fight scene in the train station, I didn't have Corvus Glaive. Now I've got him, and believe it or not, I will be opening this because he's going to go into that diorama. So this is going to be opened. The price, $39.47, about what I thought it would be. Not excessively expensive, but definitely a good score. Okay, this is a fairly short video because I just want to point those out. I'm not getting too much anything else now. I just saw online today too, they're coming out with a 2-set of Black Widow and Hawkeye. They appear to be in the Quantum Realm suit, so I'm assuming that's going to be from Endgame. And they have like 3 heads in there, and you can change her to Nebula. There's one, I can't remember what the other ones were, but there are 3 heads. There may have been a male head and 2 female heads, but one of the heads was Nebula. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to pick that one up too. And that one will stay in the box. I'm not going to open it. And I don't have any Hawkeye figures, so that would be nice to add Hawkeye to that. Anyway, there was something I was going to correct too. I misspoke on one of the videos, and I was going to correct that, and I'll be darned if I can remember what it is. So, another thing I said in the video was incorrect, and that happens. Anyway, that's all for this video. It's pretty short. Everything is going great, and I'm expanding the collection all the time, and I hope you're enjoying this. And again, comments, please do. If you could thumbs up, that'd be nice because that does help me. Um, comments and criticisms, I always take them. If there's anything more you'd like to see, please let me know. Things you don't like about the videos, let me know too. And if it's something I feel that should be corrected or I can correct, I will do so. So, anyway, this is the Silver State Superhero Geek here, and signing off. And everyone, please have a very good day. Thank you.